Cyprus football, the passion, the thrill. The passion, the thrill. The stadium's roar, you can feel the chill. You can feel the chill. The teams are ready, the battles will start. The battles will start with dreams of glory, they'll play with heart.
What a day. What a day. My goodness, what a day. Welcome to This Is Mappa. I'm Stel. That's Faso. I'll let you say what you need to say, my guy.
I got nothing to say, man. I got nothing to say. I said all I said in that WhatsApp message. We can go into it a bit further, but yeah, fucking Degenek and Petridis, and you guys are signing. Nah, man. I just anyway. We'll get it. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. Don't you guys worry. We've got it all covered.
This is a signed shirt. It's the signature's under my tip. I'm not gonna do that.
Under your what?
Yeah. Under my tip. Down there. Yeah. I've been working out at the gym specifically to be able to wear this actual match-worn Mayambella shirt, and now's the time.
I'm so feelings for you.
We're gonna go into that later on, aren't we, my brother? We're gonna go into that later on.
We don't need to. We
must. Because I need my retribution. I need my vengeance. Yeah. I've been waiting for a day like this for a long time.
I'm sure you have.
We were talking about this earlier. And on this day last year, my team was signing Mr. Glass, Ingebrigtsen, talking about he's going to be replacing Simic. And now we got Mayambella, Ella. Bro, I'm buzzing. Anyway, shall we begin?
We can begin. We can begin with one start to one end of the road.
Yes.
It's the end of the road. You know, boys to men and all that business.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyway, yes, it's the end of the road for Pafos in the Champions League this year, albeit there was a tiny bit of drama. Just a tiny bit of drama. In that they almost did it. So let's start from the beginning. Vlad Dragomir scored the first goal. And
Vlad.
What
I messaged him right
goal.
after the time. I'm like, bro.
What a goal,
man.
The people, all these fake football Instagram accounts were like posting about there's people are still scoring goals in the Champions League. Everybody's been paying attention to all the other games. Nobody's been paying attention to Bafo and what Vlad Dragomir did. We've been paying attention. Anyway, so Vlad Dragomir scored an absolute top bins screamer. There's some people that are saying, push gas. It's calm it down a bit, but
Tranquillo, por favor.
But it's a banger of a goal.
Mm-hmm.
It is a banger.
The look on the goalkeeper's face says it all, really. I mean, obviously we can't show it for copyright reasons, but he was just sat there going, "What am I going to do?
Oh yeah,
what do you expect me to do?"
Yeah, and Bafo have scored that kind of goal 2 or 3 times this campaign as well. As Manuel Neuer let that reporter know a few months back. What do you want me to do with Orsic? So it was a fantastic game for Bafo to finish off on as well. So Dragomir scored. Then the Slavia Prague equalized with a Mexican food dish. Stepan Chalupek scoring the equalizer just before half time. And then you're thinking, oh no, here we go.
Mhm.
Here we go, because Pafos were under the cosh for a long time prior
Yeah.
to that. They had a couple of scares as well. Jake Gorter was equal to them.
Called into action again.
Yep. But yeah, second half, completely different story. Bruno Felipe scored in the 53rd minute, and then Slavia Prague had the sending off. And then things started getting interesting towards the end, because you had Anderson scoring the third goal in the 84th minute, Orsic scoring a fourth goal in the 87th minute. Now, as things were looking until about the 97th minute in one of the other games, Pafos needed one more goal, and they would have taken that last qualification place.
Yep.
However, Jose Mourinho, the tactical genius that he is, told his
He's the
ball
GOAT. He's the GOAT.
to a corner
Don't care.
in the
Don't
90th
care.
minute, and that goalkeeper, beautiful header from that goalkeeper, by the way, as well. You should be very proud of that,
Yeah.
regardless if he was a goalkeeper or not. Scored another goal for Benfica to overtake Marseille, who was sat in that last qualification place, the last possible second, and Benfica have taken that last qualification place.
Well, that's all right. There's a few things we need to dissect here, because Buffer's campaign has been very, very grueling, because
Yep.
we've been following him since we've been following him since God knows how long. But if we want to talk about this season in isolation, from the qualifiers right through to the playoffs, when Jaja scored that goal to get them into the group stage, from the Olympiago game to Kairat away, where you're thinking, had Correa not got sent off so early, things could have been so different. Could have been. But when you deep it, and I put out a tweet last night, Buffon finished on the same points as Benfica, as Marseille, as Bodo Glimt that beat Man City last week. Yeah. And they finished above PSV Eindhoven, Ajax, Athletic Club de Bilbao, Napoli, Eintracht Frankfurt, and Villarreal. And this is the team that certain dickhead journalists and experts were saying, Buffalo were going to finish at the bottom. They're going to be cannon fodder. I don't think so.
And that the Champions League was not a competition for the teams such as Kairat, Buffalo.
Yeah. Jeff Stelling, how do you feel? In fact, I need to tweet him. In fact, I'm going to do that later on. Hey, Jeff. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable, Jeff. And might I remind people that Vlad Dragomir has been doing that for quite a while, those goals.
Yep.
I mean, you're talking about a player that was in Arsenal's academy. People don't think about these things because they don't do their research. Vlad was in Arsenal's academy when they had Alexis Sanchez and Mesut Ozil and Jack Wilshere and Oliver Giroud. So really and truly, is it a surprise that Vlad is scoring worldies like that?
Oh, well,
no.
I mean, for people who've been watching the Brother Flimmer, it's not anything new, is it?
Nah. But I'm proud of Buffon. Obviously, we don't support them, but we're proud of them because of what they've achieved. Yeah. And I'm proud of Vlad because the journey that he's had going from Romania to London at such a young age, not to make it at Arsenal, but learning so much and then going to Buffon, winning what he's won and then achieving, being captain, leading them out at Stamford Bridge, leading them out last night. Well done, bro. Honestly, proud of you. Proud of you.
Buffon, I think, are going to have some struggles in the summer keeping a few of these players.
Possibly.
A few of these players have impressed in the Champions League games, and yeah, they're going to have some trouble.
If you think about it, you want to talk about players that are at the ripe age to be sold to make a profit. So Gorta clearly has proved himself. Lukasen, apparently there's a club in Turkey interested in him. You've got
You can
Vlad,
go higher
obviously.
than that.
Well, apparently there's a Turkish club interested in him at the moment. I don't know.
Yeah, but they can go higher than that.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he came from, was it Den Haag or some team in the Netherlands? I can't remember which one it was. Anyway, and then you're looking at possibly Jaja, who is what, 23, 24? Something along those lines, there or thereabouts. Yeah. I mean, Anderson, bless him. I know he scored yesterday, but against Chelsea, he was non-existent because of the system that Buff were playing.
He worked his socks off to get nothing from anyone.
Yeah.
He did a lot of work against Chelsea.
Oh, for sure. Sure. Kina's been brilliant.
Yep.
Sunic, the Birmingham fans were laughing when he joined Buffalo. They're saying, "Oh, we're glad we got rid of him." Are you now? Are you? Or do you look stupid?
Yeah, with your dildo stadium. Don't you look stupid now? Birmingham fans. Yeah.
Pepe who's booted out of Olympiago.
Yep.
Came to Cyprus, became MVP last season. He's been so. You're right. There's a lot of players in that squad, but here's the fundamental difference: they've tasted it now, and now they're out of Europe. They've got the league to challenge for.
Mm-hmm.
Possibility of them bringing in 2 or 3 players, which we're going to go into in just a bit. I don't know if they're happy. I don't know. You never know.
Well, we'll see, because obviously, you had your front-facing owner, Mr. Dubov, giving the statement afterwards saying that yes, we're very proud of the team, but also, we want more. We could have done more, and now we need to concentrate on the league to make sure that we can get back into that stage and make sure that that was not all for nothing, and all the money that the club has earned thanks to this is being reinvested back into the facilities, the infrastructure, the coaches, the kind of a lot of the background stuff. So hopefully, well, I won't say hopefully, but it looks like Pafos are going to do something that a lot of the other clubs in their situation haven't done previously, which is,
28 million they've made, apparently. That's what Harris said.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad bit of money. But yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, as you said, they just about missed out. And you look at that table, man. I mean, 2 places, and you look at teams below them.
PSV.
That's some achievement, man. That's some achievement. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care.
Bilbao,
that is some achievement.
Ajax, Copenhagen, Frankfurt, Villarreal.
And think of how many Champions League or European Cup winners there are there below them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ajax, 4, 5, something like that. I'm sure PSV have won 1.
Yeah. Napoli are there as well. So
yeah, don't think they've won a Champions League.
No, they haven't. No, but yeah,
they had Maradona, so I mean, you might as well have like 10 Champions Leagues with him.
Well, that's it.
So yeah, and Kairat.
Oh yeah, and Kairat.
Kairat that scored twice against Arsenal, but they couldn't score against Buffalo. Sorry.
I mean, listen. Obviously, this escapade, we're at the end of the road, but kind of traveling all the way along that road. It's kind of like you know how they what they say, like there's always the road films, the planes, trains, and automobiles, and hangovers and whatnot. It's the friends you made along the way.
Exactly. It's the journey, not the destination.
Exactly. And the massive thing we found out. Oh, I already said it. Is that Cyprus is massive. Cyprus is huge.
Massive.
You can't fit it in the screen. I need to get that open on top point and measure how fucking huge a unit Cyprus is.
I thought you were going to mention the ladder.
I thought I hid it away, but obviously I didn't move it far enough that way, and I've just noticed it. But yeah,
I've had a few messages from people about the video last week about the ladder song. Just it was a hit.
Yeah.
It was a hit.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah. Speaking of hits, Tasso,
yes.
I forgot to mention we have a new collaborator, a new partner. If you look on the top right of your screen, it's top right for me. I don't know if it's top left for you guys. It's probably top right. StepOut.ai. Now, StepOut is an AI platform. It's what they know, what is known as next-gen football analysis for clubs and youth academies. And it enhances player and team performance through in-depth football data and video analysis using AI. And the beauty of this is there will probably be no need for Transfermarkt anymore with platforms like this. Why? Because what StepOut AI does, you input your video of a specific game. You could put 5 or 6 games. You will list the players and their numbers, and the AI will identify every single player. It will tell you how many kilometers they've run, where they've passed the ball. It will give you an analysis for every single player, a personalized, tailored analysis for each player. And I'll give you a little example right here, right? So this is an example of a player. It tells you various bits of information, their passing accuracy, etc., etc. It gives you heat maps. It gives you vector graphs. It gives you graphs in general. It is the dog's archicchia. And we are proud to be partnered with this incredible platform. And long may this continue, because hopefully within the next few weeks, we might be getting more accurate information on Barathlimar players. And we can break things down even more analytically. That's a word, isn't it?
Yes.
If it isn't, it is now. I've made it up. I'm a wordsmith.
Beautiful.
Yes. Anyway,
Beautiful.
Anything else to add on the Champions League?
No, not for me. Champions League is over for another season. The fact that we got all this way before we called it a day.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think we've done Buffalo justice. And they've started following us on Instagram now. So
yeah. I mean, it's about time. They followed me on Twitter, like 3 months after I started the account. So, it's about time they caught up on Instagram as well.
Listen, Alia's been busy, okay? So we'll let her off.
Yeah.
We'll let her off. Anyway, shall we move on to our meat and drink?
Well, before we do, there's a very important message there from Alex.
Good evening, guys. Oh, sorry. Good news, guys. Or you can say good evening. Austria and Switzerland lost all their teams today in the Europa League. Only Lausanne left to threat us for the top 15 spot.
And remember, top 15 means not next season, but the season after. There's 5 teams in Europe.
Yes.
Wow. Once again, Cyprus is fucking massive.
Massive. Olivia, I like your t-shirt. So yeah, it's the Ari one, Olivia Moore, but we'll try and get an Omonia one soon. What do you reckon? Should try getting on Omonia one and get Thasso to wear it?
No.
April Fool's Day.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Bollocks to you then.
Nope.
Right, let's go over to the Rathima then, because
Let's
we're
do it.
going to have more fun with this. Okie dokie. So the first game was Olympiacos beating Baralimi by 2-0. Jean Mario with 2 goals. But at half time, there was a little bit of a ruckus between Okeke and the home supporters. Yeah, all of that was caused by Okeke, by the way. But João Mario made it 2-0 and a comfortable victory for Olympiacos. Baralimi have now gone, Thasso, 19 games without a win. And we looked at the statistics, and only Ari have had a worse season than them, where they won 1, drew 1, and they lost 24.
Yep. Exactly.
Baralimi are on course for that, though.
There was another team that I looked up that only got 2 points. They finished the season with 2 points. However, they were deducted points for financial irregularities.
Can I guess at Hermes?
No, it wasn't Hermes. It was Aes.
Oh, Aes, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They if they did not have their points deductions, they would have finished with 8 points. With 2 wins and 2 draws.
Fair.
But they finished the season with 2 points instead. However, so the whole thing with Okeke being shouted at, I don't know if people seeing the video of the 2 goals, but there was one defender that kept leaving João Mario free for a header every time. Can you guess who it was?
Was it the guy that caused that ruckus?
I think everybody knew he was having a poor performance.
Yeah.
And including himself. I think he said it as well. Obviously it then spilled out at half time with the situation there. Now, depending on what was said, we might be hearing from Brionides about that next week.
Yes, we shall. We shall indeed. Because as you mentioned, Okeke apologized to the supporters on his Instagram with love and respect to the union. Okay, no excuses for what transpired. So he takes full accountability for it. So fair play. And I promise to do better.
Well, yeah.
Mate.
Yeah, of course.
Don't make promises you can't keep. Don't forget, this game was actually rescheduled because
of the weather.
Waterlogged pitch, yes. Yeah. And they used a tractor, and they used a tractor on the pitch. And I'm thinking, fucking hell, the tire marks on that. Someone's going to do their knee in. Anyway, there's other news. Thasso, let's go into this.
Yes, there is. So, Baralimi have announced a couple of signings. So we've got Alan Kozar is the top left, I think.
Bottom left.
Okay, here's the bottom left. So this is a Slovenian midfielder, 30-year-old, played for Mura and Alumini in Slovenia, Balestier Kalsar in Singapore, and Sloga Meridian in Bosnia.
You sound like you've done another spell.
Oh, yes. Yeah, well, it didn't work last time. But 232 appearances, 31 goals, and 13 assists. Now, let's talk about the main event in the middle there. The reason I didn't put this in the notes is I thought we talked about this last week, but we mustn't have. That is Mr. Adebayor is back. Adebayor is back, ladies and gentlemen. He's back. What a situation we're in. Baralimi bringing back old players, and kind of the split between him and Baralimi has been bad for both sides of that story, really, because he went to Volos and only played 4 cup games for him, and Baralimi obviously have not won a single game without him since he left.
Yep.
So very important player for him.
Well, Thasso, I'm sorry to interject here, but there is something very, very poetic about this, because let's not forget, Adebayo left in the summer,
Mhm.
and he was replaced by General Custer.
Yes.
Well, fast forward 6 months, if not less, General Custer has now been replaced by Adebayo.
Yep, there it is.
It's like a substitution.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
There you go.
Beautiful.
So that's that.
And there's one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to keep an eye on players once they've been released from a team, as you know. And
Yes.
Ezio Lohan has signed for a team in Uzbekistan. Now,
so Lindsay's brother has joined the club in Uzbekistan. Okay.
yes.
Lindsay Lohan.
Where he's going to be playing against Sarfor.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so Uzbekistani team signing some signings. Anyway, yeah, Ezio Lohan is signing for a team. Right, I'm going to spell the name out.
Oh, no.
And then I'm going to pronounce it, okay? So the team's name is XORAZM PFC.
Orgasm.
Xorazm PFC.
Churizma.
Churizma PFC. Yeah, exactly. Which is, I went through it this week. This podcast is not sponsored by Gillette. But yeah. No.
It is not.
Yes. It's sponsored by Step Out. There you go. See, got another plug-in for them. Now, so that's Baralimni. Finishing with the Xorazm.
Yes. Happy days for them. Anyway, Let's move on. Another game. Righty-ho. We're going to go to Amokosto, where Krasava beats Etnigo by a 0-0. Penalty scored by Bahasa. He ran to celebrate, picked up the social media guy's phone to do a video. Meanwhile, in the background, your mate, Chebak, was getting ragdolled by Flores.
Yes, one of my favorite keepers in the Brodathlima, obviously, is Lucas Flores, and then he absolutely houses him. Absolutely houses him.
What did Chebak do? He ran round the side of him. It's not as if he tried to get the ball. And Flores just seen him. He's grabbed him by the throat and he's shoved him on the ground. For the first time, Chebak could say, I didn't do anything, bro.
Listen, as Lucas Flores, and me and Lucas Flores, we're like this now. Because Chebak just needs to breathe and people want to do that to him.
It's like that meme with the two biceps and the hands like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes. Me and Lucas Flores.
Wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely wild. Speaking of wild, some wild shit's been going on at Kosovo, hasn't it?
So, yes, David Ankeye again. David Ankeye again. So, we spoke about it last week. He signed for them on a Monday. Then it got cancelled on a Tuesday. And then it went 7 days. And then they announced him again on the Monday after. So, yes, David Ankeye is a Krasava player.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it hasn't been cancelled again.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't. No.
Yeah.
But there's also been some more news today because apparently Denis Cheryshev, former Russia international, once of Real Madrid, once of Valencia, is rumored to be going to Krasava as well.
Interesting one.
Yes, interesting indeed.
One.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's anti-Putin like Savin.
Well, yeah. It'd be interesting. Well, I mean, I'm sure we can look it up somehow.
Yes.
But yeah, the Russian players joining Krasava probably ends up being put on a list A list you probably don't want to be on unless you enjoy being defenestrated.
Exactly. There you go. There you go. You hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah.
Right on the head.
Yes. There's one more bit of Grasava news.
Go
and
on.
people might have missed this because of the way Garmiodissa work. But Curtis Yebley, following his release, has signed for Garmiodissa. And in the truest of true Garmiodissa fashions,
Yep.
the only way you'd know that they signed Curtis Yebley is if you'd gone on their Instagram and looked at their squad registration for the match that they had this weekend.
Against Omonia Kosinad Ismail?
Exactly, yeah.
Ah, I know which game you're talking about. You're talking about this one.
He's my favourite, the guy at the end.
He's just lying on the floor.
Yeah. Patrick from SpongeBob. Same colour as well with the shirt.
Oh, God. Anyway.
Rakax has got an important question. Where are they playing? They're playing at Garmiotissa's home stadium in Bolemiska.
Yep. El fútbol de Chipre es un carnaval. Yeah, we're going to do that in a minute. Don't worry, bro.
Yeah.
In a minute.
But yeah.
Sorry. Sorry. Ethnigor, for those of you who say we don't speak about Ethnigor, they haven't won a game since the 25th of October, which was a 5-1 win against Paralimni. So I guess it's just time for one thing.
Jengeni. Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 11 games that they haven't got a single point.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's looking. I believe the kids say it's looking peak.
It's looking. It is. It is. And Juicy, Xeranen.
Oh.
I can't say that. He's going to do the business eventually.
Yeah, but we want to play the song as well, so he has to do.
Yeah, true.
He has to.
Right, is there anything else?
No, that's it for this game.
No? Okay, well, the next game. Turn your headphones up. It's a beautiful one.
Las gradas arden con fuego y color. Los jueces reparten sanciones sin pudor. Corrupción en la sombra, rumores que van, pero el alma del hincha no se puede comprar. Esto es maldad, pasión sin parar, drama eterno que no va a terminar. Entre risas, escándalos y verdad brutal, el fútbol de Chipre es un carnaval.
Yes, Anorthosi with their second home win of the season, beating Ael by 2-1. Savo gave Ael the lead before Furtado powered in a header to equalize. But then Glavcic, head loss, call it whatever you want, gave the ball away to Chrysostomu, who made it 2-1, and Anorthosi win the game. Their survival hopes have been rekindled, reignited, Thasso.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. I mean, the game, it was a strange one, wasn't it? It was a very weird game. Ael obviously taking the lead. Savo's now got 4 goals in 3 games for AL, so
Hmm.
he's proving to be a very shrewd signing for him. Yeah, so two things changed for Anorthosis kind of towards the end of the game, because firstly, there was a big injury to Artimadas,
Yep.
and secondly, in the 69th minute, Getspaya makes two substitutions, which are Evagora and Chrysostomou. And AL had no way of dealing with those two. So, yeah, Evagoras was a massive pain from the moment he came on. And Chrysostomou obviously did what he did to Glavcic to get the goal.
He robbed him. He mugged him London style, didn't he?
You slag.
You slag.
Yeah. So now, obviously, before those two things happened, Anorthosis were more of a threat. But if you have a look at the stats for the game, all of that Anorthosis shots before that were from long range.
Hmm.
If you've got a player like Sensi, that's not necessarily a problem. But yeah, it was reflective of the stats in the game where they had 12 shots at goal, but only 4 of them were on target. Now, that's 12 shots compared to AL's 3. But yeah, 12 shots with only 4 on target. It's not great. So, yet again, AL's defensive problems at the forefront. So the guys in charge of transfers at AL looked at what happened, especially in that game, with the defensive frailties that were on show again, and decided, well, let's bring in another winger.
Yes.
Yes. This is a 21-year-old winger from Cameroon called Francois Mugue, I think. Francois
Listen,
Mugue.
you sound like you're asking me. I don't know. You're the guy that lives in Paris.
Mugh. It's Mugue.
Okay.
Anyway, he's been signed from Marseille, where he's mostly played for their B team in the 5th level in France, but he's also played 9 times for the first team, scoring once. He's also been on loan at USL Dunkirk and Galicia in Greece. He has 44 appearances in all competitions with 5 goals. Now, Marseille signed him from a team in Cameroon called Brasserie, which, if you do the direct translation, means pubs.
Oh, okay.
Not a single pub, lots of pubs.
Plural.
Yeah. Yes. Plural pubs. So the transfer signings for January reek of Joel Damahu, because if you have a look at what he did at Aris for a long time, was he just kept front loading the team with forwards, and we kept saying every week during the summer and the winter, they need defenders. Where are the defenders? And then they'd only have 3 fit defenders at one point.
Yep.
And it looks like he's reflecting the same thing again at AL. Now, obviously, what he did at Aris works, so why change? Why change a winning formula? It's just, AL is not Ari. But anyway.
Yeah, but they still got Ouedraogo in the squad. Maybe they're waiting for him to go to bring in another defender.
Well, they can't sign anybody else.
Well, they got 4 already. They signed 4 already.
Yeah.
They signed the South African winger. They signed this guy. Who else did they bring in? Savor.
Yeah. And hold on, I've got the spreadsheet open here. Savo, Barudi, Maseko, and Mue.
Okay.
So that's 4 transfers. So anybody else that they can sign now has to have not been registered by a team since the summer.
Fucking hell. Oh, well.
As long as you score more than you concede, it's not a problem.
Well, they got a try and goal still.
Yeah. listen, el fútbol de Chipre es un carnival. Now,
At least.
we also need to mention Morgan Ferrier. So, Mr. Levendis, I'll let everybody know that Ferrier is currently in Spain having discussions with a South Korean team.
Mm-hmm.
And that South Korean team was revealed by a English language journalist reporting on South Korean football as Incheon United. There you go. That's that as well.
Yeah, and IL basically announced a mutual termination of his contract this evening. So it's official. He's no longer in the Brathma, which is good on because he was a good player. But people move on. Speaking of moving on, that's all.
Yes.
Anorthosis seems to be moving on, but going back in time as well, if that makes sense, because they're about to make signing number 31 of the season, I believe, because I've lost count. I lost count at 28. Yeah. But they've made one signing already, being Alessio da Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
But it was announced to get this. It was announced today. Okay, so there's a journalist in Cyprus. I forget his name, but he put an Instagram story. He was at some kind of, I think it was a fashion event or something, and there was a woman there with him. I don't know who she was. So sorry, I don't know whether she's a reporter, whether she's a model, or whatever. And he basically asked her, who's Anorthos's next signing going to be? And she said, Rafa Lopez. And Rafa Lopez actually put it on his story. So he basically confirmed it. Now, I messaged Rafa anyway. I said, like, welcome back to Cyprus. He goes, thanks, mate, whatever. So we know that Rafa Lopez is coming back to Anorthosis. So the whole thing is just bonkers, but it's Cyprus. This is what we do, no?
It is what we do. It is what we do. Everybody who's anybody and nobody seems to know everything about everybody and nobody all the time and none of the time and sometimes. It's the place and we love it. We love it, ladies and gentlemen. We love it. But also we hate it, but we love it. So, yes, Rafa Lopez is coming back. The nicest man in Cypriot football is coming back. Everybody loves him. I've not heard one single bad thing about Rafa Lopez ever.
No, he listen, he left Anorthosis and he did a podcast with us like that. He didn't waste any time. And he gave us almost 2 hours. I mean, you know, that 2 hours he could have been doing something else, but he jumped on the pod. He spoke to us. He said a lot of good things about Cyprus, and you know, I think it's great to have him back. And listen, back in the last season, he was top goal scorer right up until March?
Yeah, he left in
January.
January, and he was top goal scorer until the end of March.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's all. Sorry, these guys, they're having their own vendor. Pubs will run us up in the Champions League just behind FC restaurants. They be SK hotels. Correct. That was the thriller back in April. You lot are too much. You lot are too much.
I love it.
Amazing.
I love it.
Amazing. So what do we know about this Da Cruz guy?
Oh, yeah. So Alessio Da Cruz. This is a 29-year-old Cape Verde winger. So I'm going to take a big breath. He's played for Ajax, Almere, Twente, Dordrecht, Novara, Parma, Spezia, Ascoli, Sheffield Wednesday, Groningen, Santa Laguna, LR, Vicenza, KV Michelin, Ferrari, Pisalo, Fortuna Cittad, and Athletic Club Brazil. 56 goals in 29 assists in 287 games. What I'll say is as well is he has 5 appearances for the Cape Verde national team, 4 of which were in the last 12 months. Which means Cyprus now has 3 representatives for the surprise qualifiers for the World Cup this summer.
Well, you think he'll be in the squad?
Well, he's been in the last 4 squads.
Really?
So,
okay, I don't know.
So, yeah, him, Gary Rodriguez, and Semedo, in theory, should be getting call-ups this summer.
So, Anorthosis are practically guaranteed 100 grand. I
mean, yeah, on top of that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. Is there anything else? Because I haven't heard anything from Stella Marco on the radio recently.
No. That's it for now.
Okay. All right.
That's it for
Well,
now.
let's move on then. Let's move on, Thasso. And you ain't going to like this because Omore Adepo came to town and they snatched the draw at Gasibi against Abuel. Bondigos thought he gave them the lead, but it was ruled out for offside. Then Abuel took the lead through Marquinhos with 10 minutes to go, but Scali, a former Abuel player, grabbed the equalizer for Omore Adepo in a half-empty stadium or a three-quarter empty stadium. Aladipo got the draw, a well-deserved point. And now it's time for Thasso to do his regular Abuel rant. The floor is yours, young man.
Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, so, yeah. Oh, God.
1 minute. Stay where you are. Just stay where you are. No. Do that again. Stay there. Right now, I'm going to put the shades on like this. Yes. And I want someone to take a screenshot of this. I'm just going to do this. All right, we're good. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you very much.
Okay, I have no idea what went on there. So
no, I just posed my sunglasses on.
Oh, right, okay.
with your head in your hands because I want to frame that moment because it may never happen again. Rockax, did you screenshot it? Alex, did you screenshot it?
I hate talking about my team, man. I'm hated talking about it every week going through this.
Well, but when you won the league, though, when you were challenging for the titles, fun and games.
No, it wasn't. And you know yes, it wasn't.
Sapinto was in the stands. You need to worry about nothing.
Yeah. But I was still complaining every bloody week. So, but yeah. Abuel making it very hard for themselves in a game that they should have easily won. You said it last week when you were looking up the fixtures. You called Ammonia Adepo Abuel's B team. Fat load of good that did. Yeah. So yeah.
He's done it. He's done it. Yes.
Marquinhos, like I said, got the goal that everybody thought was the winner. And looked like we were going to get away with another absolutely turgid performance. Flaccid performance. Yeah. And then with the last kick of the game, they let a goal in from a corner, which, Abuel was supposed to be good from corners, was supposed to be good at defending them, was supposed to be good at attacking them. Abuel are basically what Arsenal are this year. We're the set-piece team. That's where we're supposed to get all our goals from. That's where we're supposed to be really good defensively from. However, that corner, basically, Abanya does his job, marking the player who was running into the box. The ball bounces off his back, and that wrong foot Staphylidis and Bursaididis. It's just stupid, just fucking stupid stuff. Which means that you get a 1-1 draw in a ground that is maybe got like 3,000 people in, maybe if that. The fans are turning away. The players are starting to not give a shit anymore. It's oh god. Just fuck off, Petridi. Just fuck off. Just leave. Get out.
And now it started. Now the volcano has erupted.
No. Because we've got to. I said to myself, I wasn't going to talk about any investment bullshit because, every week there's like, the deal is almost signed. They've all shaken hands and shaken dicks, and everybody's happy with how it's gone. Anyway, but no, I'm going to instead do the news. I'm going to do the news that came out, and specifically, the Somadio has come out with a statement. Every so often, these fucking mummified, dickless bastards show up every so often to put out a statement that says absolutely nothing. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to read out a load of absolutely nothing. The board of directors of APOEL wishes to take a responsible and clear position regarding the various articles that have been published in relation to investment developments in the football department. Over time and consistently, the association has been present in every effort aimed at ensuring a long-term solution for the future of our team, always with the unity and interest of the entire APOEL structure in mind. The association is not and will never be a simple observer in any process that may bind the future and history of APOEL in the long term. No agreement and no commitment can be implemented without the consent of the association and its members. With regards to the actual events and current negotiations, beyond the verbal positive intentions of a group of investors, no written agreement, final proposal, or cooperation framework has been placed before the board of directors, which does not allow any decision to be made. Additionally, and independently of the above, the club has taken the initiative and is preparing with responsibility its own comprehensive proposal for the next day of the football department, which it has already communicated to the APOEL Football Company. Every solution under consideration aims at the stability, consolidation, and securing of the future of APOEL without excluding any investor who wishes to contribute substantially and seriously within the framework to be determined. The association has a role and responsibility to ensure that any investment serves the interests and sustainability of APOEL, not only in the present but also in the long term. Our goal is not to confront anyone. On the contrary, we believe that everyone should be part of the solution, with the common denominator being the good of APOEL, under the weight and responsibility of our history for the role of APOEL of the next 1,000 years. It's actually 100 years, but I thought 1,000 made it sound more dramatic. But yeah, a lot of words to say. We're keeping an eye on this new bunch of investors, and if nothing works, we're going to try to kick Bedridis out. Which, as a Somadio, and the deal between the Somadio and the company, right, means that if the company does not meet the financial obligations that they need for the Somadio, it means that the Somadio can take over the company to right the wrongs. Once they call a extraordinary general meeting and call a vote of no confidence in that fucking dickhead. But, you see, I called them dickless old bastards because Petridis hasn't... So, you know, anytime. They could kick him out anytime they want. Anytime. And they won't. Why they won't is beyond me. But it looks like even they've had enough of that prick, and they're going to take him out.
Well, for those of you who don't know, I have got some exclusive footage of a meeting between Thasso and Bedridi. No one knows this. You didn't tell me, but I got the footage.
Προσέξετε κουβέντες σουα, ματσάταν μήτα μου. Να βγαίνεις παραδείγματα που τα τσατίσματα, αμού που τα τσατίσματα. Θα σπάσω και τα χέρια σου, σπόντιλον και παϊάν. Μα να σε κάνω ρε φωτί, σαν το λαό να φεύγεις. Να πάεις μες στις αγκαθιές, να ακούει και δε σέπες και χώστρα να ήρε, ευγεί και χώστρα να ήρε ευγεί.
No comment.
Sorry.
No comment.
Sorry, I'm taking all the dubs tonight. I don't care. I'm petty.
I will not be taking any further questions at this time. No comment.
Well, there is one more thing to say, Thasso.
Πάρτε την ομάδα και φύγετε. Πάρτε την ομάδα και φύγετε. Κύριε Πρόδρομε. Κύριε Πρόδρομε. Πάρτε την ομάδα και φύγετε. Σκάτα. Ότι μάνα σας.
I've got some things to say about that fucking dickhead as well, yeah?
Oh my god.
Whoever's got TikTok, right? Clip this bit and tag him in it. What the fuck are you on about? 2 weeks ago, right? That guy released a video basically grabbing the Guvendana guys and throwing them under the bus and saying, like, Petridis is going to save the club. Look, we've signed an Australian international. Oh, this Australian international, he played against Messi. Oh, you know, he's
Last
going to be
year.
great. And he's fantastic. Those guys at the Guvendana podcast, they don't know shit. They keep talking about Petridis and how he's going to put the club under and he needs to leave now. No, man, look, he's pulling out transfers. He said Firmani. Yeah, Anguri Firmani. Degenek was playing against Omoni Aradipu, yeah? And it was a 1-1 fucking draw. Gani. Skada. Kamu di mana sas? Anyway, there has been some transfer news at Apoel this week, and it's a transfer fucking out. So, Marius Corbu has signed for Ferencvaros. The 23-year-old Romanian-Hungarian midfielder / winger signed for Apoel in summer 24 from Puskás Academica, played 54 times, and he scored and assisted in 7 goals each. The fee is rumoured to be €1.5 million. So, Mike Corbu came in at a really crap time for the club, did brilliantly under the circumstances, and also managed to get a massive transfer fee from his leaving. So he leaves with all my blessings, and he's going to go over there. He's going to go back to Hungary. He's going to go boss it, and then he's going to go on to even bigger and better things because he is a very, very good player. Now, €1.5 million. That's about 3% of the total debt that Apoel are under at the minute. So, do you think Petridis is going to use that €1.5 million and pay off some of that debt? Is he going to use that €1.5 million to invest it somewhere for the club? No, ladies and gentlemen, as reported by some Norwegian colleagues, and then picked up by the people in Cyprus, Petridis has gone and spoken to Lillestrøm, who have just got promoted to the Norwegian top tier. I can't remember what it's called. It's not like the Tippeligaen or something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, so he's gone and spoken to Lillestrøm about signing one Felix Va. Felix Va, who had some very good stats in the 2nd division in Norway.
Felix Va that did pretty well at Buffer and then went to Apollon and shit the bed. And then went to Djurgården and shit the bed. Yeah,
he's very good at shit in the bed, precisely because of attitude problems. So the reason why Bafo got rid of him in the first place is because he started kicking off about something or other. He went to Apollon, did very badly, started kicking off about something or other, went to the team in Sweden and performed badly. The fans had enough of him, so he went on loan to Lillestrøm, who again were in the 2nd division in Norway, where he found his level and did very well for him. Anyway, that's the Felix Va thing. Now, a lot of our Apoel fans are going like, Felix Va, oh, he's so fast, he's so good, he's great. No, he's not. He's not. I'd rather we kept the 500,000 that Lidlstrom are probably asking for, and put that towards something a bit more worthwhile.
Well,
Now,
apparently, Thasso, you're going for Mancini.
which is
Panathinaikos.
a bit more worthwhile, I think. It's a better choice.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
It's a much better choice.
For sure.
Yeah. So yeah, that's your Abuel news for this week, which ends my period of rant. There is also some Omonia Aradipo news. So they've signed a player called Sebastian Lomonaco, 27-year-old Argentinian forward. He started his career at Arsenal di Sarandi. He's been at Godoy Cruz. He's been at a team in Chile, Panedoligos and Gimnasia. Has 36 goals and 11 assists in 199 appearances. Now, they two outgoings. Momo Yansane, he left last week. He's now popped up in Armenia for Punic Yerevan. And Karim,
great post, by the way.
yeah,
Yeah.
Karim, I just posed like him and then realized that I'm not on camera. But anyway, and Karim Mekawi, he's left Omonia Radipo. He's joined Doxa Gatokopkias. The 24-year-old Lebanese forward has been on Omonia Radipo since summer 23, playing 60 times, scoring 7 and assisting 4 goals. He's also played for Ayannaba and Othellos, and he's got 2 caps for Lebanon as well.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's move on then. And we're going to go to the Alpha Mega, where Apollon, won by 4-0 against Agrida. Gvida giving them the lead, doing the 7 Nation Army celebration. If you follow us on Instagram, you know. Brandon Thomas made it 2. And then Marquez trebled their lead. The game was done in 24 minutes, effectively. Gary Rodriguez then made it 4 in the second half to make it 6 wins out of 6 for Rosada. If you know, you know. Again, follow us on Instagram. You'll know exactly what we're talking about. Thasso, should we be worried about this Apollon, or is it just a purple patch, new manager bounce, etc., etc., etc.?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. He's not really, he's playing around with the exact same team members as Sofronis, but he seems to have got them playing much better football, hasn't he? Now,
surprise, surprise.
Now, normally I'd say, wait till they start playing some bigger teams. But in those 6 games, they've also played Bafo and beat.
Yep.
So I think those teams in front of them are probably looking behind them very worryingly, because those 2 teams are Bafo and Ari, and they're only 3 points behind them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
oh, yes.
Now, and 1 point behind them, not 3 points.
The 1 point behind Bafo and Ari, and they're 4 behind
Omonia Radipo on Friday. So,
well. Anyway, Apollon have made a move in the market, haven't they?
Yes.
Embargo's been lifted.
Yes, there's been 1 in and 1 out. The 1 in is Gustavo Assunção. He's a 25-year-old Brazilian defensive midfielder who comes in from AFS in Portugal. If people think they heard AFS before, where they've heard it is that's the team that Ochoa was playing for in goal last season. And yes, Gustavo Assunção was there as a DM for them last season as well. He's also been at Famalicão. Sorry, so it's Portuguese. Galatasaray and the Atletico Madrid, Sao Paulo, and Porto youth teams.
Oh, okay.
Yes, 169 appearances, 6 goals, and 3 assists. I believe
Oh.
I believe somebody told me. Yeah, so Sunsao is the son of a player who used to play for Atletico Madrid, which explains why he was in the Atletico Madrid.
Okay. Yeah, I remember him. Okay, fair enough.
And
Fair enough.
going out of Apollon is Sergio Castel.
That's not official though, is it?
Yeah,
Have they thank you'd him
yeah,
publicly?
I think they did. Yeah,
Yeah? Okay. I have to look into that. I don't remember.
they did. They didn't post it on social media, but they put out a press release saying, yeah,
Okay. Fair
yeah,
enough.
3 goals in 15 games is. I mean, it is disappointing for someone of his caliber. He should be scoring more goals than that.
But he gave us so much material over Christmas. It was
He
just
did.
trolling Brandon Thomas, unwrapping his presents, ruining Christmas like the Grinch.
Yeah, and Brendan Thomas has ruined his stint at Apollon. so yeah, now I wonder why he was taking out on Brendan Thomas that whole time.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yes. So that is Apollon. Nothing for Agrida.
Nothing. So we can move on.
We
Splendid.
can move on.
Okay. Let's go to the Bafiagor, where AEK came out victorious, a 2-1 victory over Buffer as Buffer warmed up for the Champions League game. Miramon giving AEK the lead, but Anderson leveling things up with 15 minutes to go. Do you know what annoyed me about this goal, Tasso? Rather than going to collect the ball to restart the game, he ran off to celebrate. I know there's still 15 minutes to go, but come on, mate. But right at the end, 5 minutes to go, Ivanovic making the most of Lucason's slip to nod past the goalkeeper. A big win for AEK, but Buffer thought they equalised in injury time, but Gina was ruled offside. That's a big win for AEK.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. AEK, doing the thing that Buffer don't like, which is, pressing them high up the pitch and causing them all kinds of problems.
Yes, Ganimido tiki.
Yes, I believe. Yeah, I was gonna mention Haralambidis had his little statement, didn't he?
Yes,
which was
he did indeed.
Which was great. But yeah,
follow us on Instagram at This Is Mappa, and you will know exactly what we're talking about.
Haralambidis does.
He does indeed. He does indeed.
It's one more step closer to getting him on this pod, just to talk to him about that. But yes. Now, so AEK having more fitness levels than Bafo for the press, obviously. Bafo keeping one eye again on the Champions League game in midweek. So yeah, it was AEK to lose really this game. Something I noticed as well is did you see AEK's bench for that game? They only had 8 players on the bench, and 3 of them were goalkeepers. Is there a problem?
Well, there could be injuries. I know that Alomerovic is in Germany having some treatment for something.
Hold on.
I'm holding.
Hold on a second.
What
You
am I
just said
holding?
that, but I'm pretty sure one of the players on the bench was Alomerovic.
Really? It's not possible. Well, no, maybe he was. I know he's in Germany now, but maybe he was.
Yeah, he was on the bench.
Yeah, so, but okay, well, clearly he wasn't fit to play. But I don't know. I really can't put my finger on it.
Because they had 3 goalkeepers, and then Ioannou, Ivanovic, Youssef, Izquierdo,
Kiriago, and
Hambo, and
yeah.
Matias Gonzalez.
Don't know, mate.
And that's it.
Don't know.
Well, either way, they're going, whatever they're going through at the moment, it's not affecting them that much because they're sitting pretty in second place.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they are. Well, look, I think they've done remarkably well to be where they are right now, given they've had European exploits as well,
Mhm.
injuries, certain players throwing wobblies. It's been a good season for them so far.
Yep.
Good season, and to be honest, to go to the Baffiago, irrespective of Buffo's injuries, and to get a win, that's a big result. But
Mhm.
again, there's still 17 games remaining if you include the playoffs. So, but they're in the position where they are for a reason, and they deserve to be there. So, yeah, good result.
My prediction is still on,
Yes, correct.
despite who's in first place. It's only 5 points. My prediction is still on. So
Mhm.
let's see.
Yeah.
So there has been some news, and there's also been some massive rumors
Yes.
for these
Yes.
two teams. So
Let's
shall we
go.
get
Let's
into
go with
them?
Ike. So, who did they sign?
Like a fridge over troubled water. What's his name? Garfunkel? Garfinkel?
Art Garfunkel.
No, the player is called Garfinkel,
Garfinkel.
right? Garfinkel.
Garfinkel. Yeah.
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 Garfinkel. Yes, this is a fullback from Israel. He comes in. To Larnaga. The announcement was a bit weird. I'll tell you that for free. With
The head
Dimitriou.
nodding. Yeah.
Dimitriou was like putting a blog post, and then everybody looking at him going, "Yes, yes." And I'm thinking, "Oh God, is this going to be some kind of weird complaint about a referee again?" And before
Careful.
they just announced, Scarborough fine over here in rosemary, thyme, and dill. Here's to you, Mrs. Borinson. I'm running out of their songs.
Well, they signed Garfinkel, an Israeli defender, and
Yep.
it's not Art Garfunkel on the top right.
No. And one player who is apparently on his way out is Jeremy Gnali, and he is supposedly going to Karabag.
Yes.
So he's going to be playing Champions League games
Yes, correct.
because they qualified for the playoffs.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now, we got some Buffalo news.
Oh, bloody hell, do we?
Mhm.
So, we've got. So let's go with the rumor first. This is the Scottish Sun reporting that Pafos have bid €2 million to get hold of Rangers' Brazilian striker Danilo. The boys over at the Rangers Journal have been on this story. In particular, I had one of them kind of comment afterwards and say, "Yeah, we can do a 2-for-1 deal. This is why you can take Matondo if you want."
Bloody hell.
And I said to well, yeah, you seem to say that, but every Rangers player who seems to come to Cyprus seems to for some reason do well. So maybe it's the weather or something.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
Now I've had a look at Danilo's stats. 26-year-old forward. Rangers paid €6.3 million for him from Feyenoord in summer 23. Where he scored 16 and assisted in 11 goals in 76 games. So the stats aren't bad. They're not bad stats.
No, not at all.
Now, for me, he's definitely an upgrade on Biswamina Di Mata, who, let's be honest, they've been a bit dog-turd since arriving in Gibro.
Yep.
Yeah, Biswamina, he scored that absolute cracker and then has done very little else since.
Yes.
And Di Mata has been a very background bit part player.
Yeah, to say the least.
Rockax has got very good comments.
I'm an upgrade on Baswamino Di Mata.
But yeah, so yeah, Danilo, €2 million. It's an outlay.
Yeah.
They've paid €2 million for a player before. Ivusic.
Yes. Ivusic, that's great. Yeah.
So it's not money that's out of the question for him.
Look, I think he would be a very good signing. A very good signing. And let's get it right. Okay, the Scottish League is a tricky place to go to, especially if you're a South American.
Yeah.
Him coming to Cyprus might rekindle his career. He might rejuvenate him. And I think it's not that much of a gamble. I know it sounds like a lot of money, especially for Cyprus. It's a lot of money for Cyprus. But when you're talking about a team like Buffalo, they're going to create opportunities. They've lacked that gyro player.
Yeah.
And I've seen this guy scoring goals at Glasgow Rangers, man. He's not a slouch at all.
Mm-hmm.
So for all we know, he might come to the Barathima and get 20 goals or 15 goals or whatever. And we need players like that in the league anyway. We need it. We know we're not the Premier League. We're not the Champions League. And yeah, it's great having players like David Luiz and Goldson and this brother right here. But, sometimes you need to be looking at other clubs like your Glasgow Rangers and say, look, if we can bring in this player for a couple mil, it's not a massive gamble if he gets you the goals that wins you a title or wins you a cup and gets you into Europe. So I think it's win-win for everyone, really.
Yep. I agree with that.
Anyway, they're also linked with another player.
Well, yeah, but this one, it's basically done if you believe everybody who's talking about it. And this is Nicolas Ioannou. He's coming back from Italy. He's coming back from his escapade over at Sampdoria and whatever other teams he's played for in Italy. He's in Serie B. So he's coming in. He's going to sit in that left back position. Which means, it means for somebody else we'll talk about later. But yeah, Nicolas Ioannou coming in, and the journalists in Cyprus are calling this like a massive bombshell. Is it a massive bombshell? It's a Serie B player coming back to Cyprus. It's not the big transfer bomb that everybody's making it out to be.
It's because he's Cypriot.
Yeah, but come on, man.
There'll probably be a bigger name coming back to Cyprus. For another club, but based in Limassol.
Yes, correct.
Anyway. So, shall we move on to the final game?
I mean, if we have to.
Let's go. Because Thasso, at the weekend, Omonia went to the Alpha Mega and they absolutely tore Ari a new one. Ari 3, Omonia Bende. And Ryan Mayer grabbed 4. I couldn't believe it. We started on the front foot. Mayer giving us the lead. 3 minutes. Next thing you know, Mayer decided, one's not enough. Let me grab a second, which he duly obliged. That's a great ball from Tankovic, by the way. And we were away. But Ari pulled one back through McCausland. That's a great ball from Kalulu, by the way. You can't defend those. But within a minute, we went 3-1 up. Well, we were awarded a penalty, albeit a little bit dubious. Even now, I still can't decide if that was a penalty. But Semedo stepped up to make it 3. Ari then grabbed a second through my mate Leon Balogun. Fortunately, Leon is fine. He's going to be out the weekend. But Mayer then grabbed his hat-trick. Referee blew for a foul, but it looked like McCausland was blocking off Vanna. And it looked like it was going to be comfortable because Ryan Mayer grabbed another one, grabbed his 4th of the game. And this had a bit of the Cunha Bruno thing going on with the commentary because it was just Mayer, Tankovic, Evandro, Mayer, Tankovic, Evandro. And this has got to be up there for goal of the season. This is a great back heel, by the way, again from Tankovic. Mayer making it 5. And then Payet pulling one back with 10 minutes to go on his debut for Ari. But it wasn't enough. And Omonia get the win. We got the dub. It wasn't just the dub we got, but we're going to go into that in just a bit. Thasso, over to you, my friend. I want to hear it. Say it. Say it.
Listen, Muammar Tankovic, I've been singing about this man for 3 seasons now. He's a fantastic player. Signing of the season for me. For anybody in the league, Muammar Tankovic will make any team better regardless of where it goes. And he's proven that to be the case up until this point. Semedo is another player where there's another world in which Petridis pulls his finger out and just says, okay, sign here, Semedo, instead of telling him to wait for Sapinto to show up. Semedo would have been an Abuel player, but instead he signed for Omonia. He's doing fantastic. That's great for him. Yeah. And then you've got Ryan who's coming as well, and he's now top goal scorer in the league, which is all well and good. Omonia is doing very well.
No. Listen. I want you to say Omonia was scintillating.
No,
they were sensational. They were sublime.
No, they weren't, because they conceded 3 goals.
No.
They conceded 3 goals against an Aris team who are underperforming and doing relatively terrible.
No. They were just defensive lapses. It's fine. We blew them away. Front foot from the first second, from the first whistle. They didn't know what was coming. And they got it.
Mm-hmm.
Before the game, they'd only conceded 12 goals this season.
Yeah. The team has been a lot more pragmatic, but obviously with the pragmatism, it means they're not getting as many goals, they're not getting as many points. And I believe I messaged you this weekend and I said, the way things are going, if Ari don't get a result against AL, that manager's probably going to be out the door.
Well, this is a good segue, Thasso, because they started their clear out straight away, didn't they?
Yep.
Quite a few people have been thank you'd.
Yes, quite a few people have been thank you this week. So we've got Georgie Kviridaya. Georgie. So he's been released from Aris. He's played 49 games for them over the last 18 months, getting 16 goals and 8 assists. Come home. Georgie, come home. Come home, Georgie. You could do it. Come home. Anyway, they've also released Victor Kovalenko. A fat load of good. He's done at Aris. He signed for them end of September and played 6 times for them and did nothing. He's been shown the door as well. We've got Matisik, the Polish defender. He's gone to I can't remember. It's the Polish team that is the smallest. That is a team in the first division of a league of the smallest population in Europe. There's like 300 people that live in the town that team is based in. Anyway, and then the big one, which came out today, is Michlali Mayambella.
Yes, Thasso. And where has Mayambella ended up?
So, let's go through it, right? So, Aris announced the release of Mayambella, signed for them in summer 22, played 124 times, scoring 19 goals, providing 15 assists. He was a part of the title-winning team. The 29-year-old has also played for his national team 16 times, scoring twice since joining Aris. So obviously, Addis put out an Instagram post on it, and there was a few Addis fans who were very disappointed with the news. There was also, however, a lot of Omonia fans that were happy with the news because barely 3-4 hours later, bam, welcome Mihaly Mayambela. Mihaly Mayambela. Yes, like reflective almost exactly of what happened with Tankovic at Bafo. Tankovic left Bafo. Thank you, Tankovic, for all that you did for the team. You know, you won the league with us, and now you're very important. And then 4 hours later, welcome Muammer to Omonia. Exactly the same thing 6 months later. Thank you, Mihaly. Welcome, Mihaly. There you go. So now, Omonia are going to have a 3 behind the striker of Mayambela, Semedo, and Tankovic. Now, it doesn't matter who you
again.
Like, you put my
Say it
Yaya.
sexy as well. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
You put my
No.
Yaya
Say
up
it
front.
again.
You
Say
put my
it again.
Yaya up front
Say it nicely.
in that team. And
Say it.
she bags 20, 30 goals a season. Doesn't matter who you put up front. So Ryan Mae is going to have a great time for the rest of the season.
I want you to say it one more time that Mayambela has joined Omonia, and I want you to say it sexy. Say it.
Oh, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, former Aris forward Mihaly Mayambela has signed for Omonia.
The money shot right there. Right there.
I turned the gain right up on the thing as well, so hopefully that comes out.
Oh, that's sensational. That's sensational. I might even put that as my voice note, my voicemail greeting. Everything. Yes, Rockax. This is how powerful this guy is, man. Trust me. Oof. I'm getting all flustered. 18
Right.
plus. See, Olivia knows.
So yes. Massive news. Massive news. The league is in trouble. The league is in
Trust
big
me,
trouble.
Daddy. Mate, if those 4 players click, it's good night. But what I will say, as I said to the Omonia fans in the members area today, it could be a stroke of genius or it could totally derail us. And by that, I mean, we've already got Evandro playing on the right-hand side. And while, yes, he isn't this pacey winger that Mayambela is, and he doesn't have the goals in him and that threat in the final third, in my opinion, what Evandro does bring is this ability to spray the ball 40, 50 yards cross field and get those balls over the top. So we'd be losing that. Now, if he puts Evandro in the middle of the park, then the questions are going to be, well, what about Dodis? Because Dodis has been sensational since coming in. What's going to happen to Maric or even Captain Teflon, Gusula? So this is all down to the coach now to manage the team, to manage the squad. But do you know what this reminds you of? See what it reminds me of? Now you mentioned Tankovic. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That was the Cantona moment. Remember when Wilkinson called up United to get Dennis Irwin and Ferguson had a word with Edwards and he goes, ask him about Cantona. That's the moment. This moment here with Mayambela potentially is our Dwight York moment where he's seen Dwight York is available from Villa and Ferguson was like, I'm going to take him.
He wasn't available.
I'm going to take him.
No.
We got him. We got him.
You got him. He wasn't available. You got him because
John Gregory. Oh, if
Gregory.
I saw him, I'm going to put a gun to his head. But listen, it's the Dwight York moment. It's Dwight York moment. And let's get it right. Mayambela, okay, listen, I'm pretty certain Ari aren't happy that he's left. He was arguing with them over a contract back and forth. So it was kind of the same sort of thing. And Berg was there when Dwight York joined United, and the rest is history. I am buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Buzzing. And I haven't felt like this in a long time about Omonia signing a player. In a long time. So yeah, I will take my dubs because I need them. It's been 4.5 years. 4.5 years of this shit. I will take it because I'm petty.
I just remembered another Art Garfunkel song. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to sit with you again.
Oh God, can you imagine if we were actually allowed to play this copyright music? Can you imagine? We would have the best time ever. Ever. I mean, we're having the
get
best time
copyright
ever.
strike. We'll get a copyright strike for that anyway. It was perfect. What are you on about?
Yeah. Of course.
But anyway, yes.
Anyway,
so
there's been other news.
Yes. So we've got what was the other one?
For this kid, so he's out for 9 to 12 months because he did his ACL against Ari.
We've also got rumours aplenty. We've got Johan Severin, who's a Servet defender. We've also got Kostas Pileas, the Pafos left back. He's apparently making ways to go to Omonia as well.
Yeah, and from what I heard this afternoon, we're prepared to up his wages as well and guarantee him minutes. So, yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, absolutely
interesting.
And then Evangelo signed a new contract. There you go.
Yes, there you go.
But we signed my umbrella.
Yeah.
Bilal is going to Huesca. Okay.
Interesting.
Well, listen, good luck to the lad. So, shall we do the league table, Tasso?
Let's do the league table.
Oh, no. That's Paralimni. We don't need to worry about them. Go on.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Omonia are up top with 45 points.
Yes.
AEK are in second with 40 points. Pafos are in third with 37 points. Aris are in fourth with 37 points. Apollon are in fifth with 36 points. Aboil are in sixth with 33 points. AEL are in seventh with 27 points. Olympiacos are in eighth with 23 points. Omonia are in ninth with 21 points. Anorthosis are in 10th with 20 points. Akritas are 11th with 19 points. Digenis, Ipsona, Eni, Grasava, Freedom 24, all the names are in 12th place with 17 points. Achna are in 13th place with 14 points. And Paralimni are last with 1 point. So there you go. There you go. You happy with that?
Yes.
Yeah, happy with that? Yeah. Good. Yes, right. Now.
You're very coherent.
Good. Now, we also had draws this week for the Cyprus Cup quarterfinals.
Yes.
But now, before saying who got who, I will say that I did a little amusing post on Instagram about me not knowing who the event was sponsored by, because there was Coca-Cola posted everywhere, Coca-Cola cans and bottles and all the things like Coca-Cola. And my post on Instagram basically said, I wonder I can't tell who this thing is sponsored by. And I got a message from Instagram saying, this looks like sponsored content. You need to tag it as sponsored content. I was like,
amazing.
No,
amazing.
Instagram, that's the joke. Anyway, so Cyprus Cup quarterfinal draw. We've got Apollon versus Omonia Radipo. We've got Apoel versus Paralimni. we've got Deniz Morfu versus Pafos, and we've got a replay of the final from 2 years ago, Omonia versus AEL.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So you mentioned the Deniz Morfu game against Pafos. If you visit our website, nc-network.com, we did a little write-up on the game. And Mario Avramidis, a former board member of the club, spoke to us about the club's history, what the match means to Morfu, and also a bit of information about former players, the academy. Take a look.
Yeah.
Please.
It's a very informative piece, I will say. There's a lot of information in there to digest about the Deniz Akritas Morfu.
Absolutely.
One of the players that you didn't mention, however, is former Cypriot international Vincent Laban.
Correct.
Yes. Who another one. When I first started being on the podcast, I was like sending him messages to try and get him on, but he never responded. But anyway, yeah, come on, Vincent. Vincent is right here. We're right here. We'll have you. No problems.
Well, he replied to your message earlier. So.
Did he?
Yeah, you put
I tagged
reply.
him. I didn't know he replied to
He's
it.
replied. Check it out. Go on. Oh, you're there. Go on.
While I'm there, do pass corner.
Ah, yes, pass corner. I need to get my notes up. Fucking hell, I completely forgot about that. Just bear with me, guys. Sorry. Just bear with me one moment while I get. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm so unprepared right now. Sorry, this Mayambella news has got me all in a tiz. Got me all excited. Shit. Steho. Xipna. Moto. Where is it? Oh, no. It's not loading. Why is it not loading? Fuck. Oh, this is great, isn't it? Oh, Jesus. One second. Bear with me one moment.
He didn't respond.
He did. I told you. Anyway, right. So, on the 9th of January, Goa submitted a 5-year plan to the Ministry of Education, Sport and Youth aimed at upgrading stadium infrastructure while also supporting initiatives by clubs to construct privately owned stadiums. Goa President Yannis Ioannou, your mate Tasso, said the state is committed to improving football facilities, acknowledging that Cyprus remains behind European standards. He also stressed the organization's intention to support the development of women's and grassroots football with the stated aim of increasing the number of women's teams. Now, PASP, our friends, well, they issued somewhat of a response, raising a series of concerns following remarks made by Ioannou during their New Year's cake cutting event. Now, PASP noted that while references to harmonious relations between Goa, the CFA leadership and clubs may sound positive, they also raised legitimate questions about whether such closeness risks weakening Goa's supervisory and regulatory role, particularly at a time when serious allegations of legislative breaches remain unsolved. Now, PASP reminded that for the past 5 months, an investigation by the Commissioner for Administration has been ongoing into Goa's failure to enforce legislation on equal treatment between men and women in team sports. These alleged violations relate to practices of the CFA over which Goa has a statutory duty of oversight. The Players' Union also expressed strong concerns over Ioannou's claims that women's football is at a good level. PAS pointed out that legislation on equal benefits for national teams continues to go unenforced, that the women's first division currently consists of just 5 teams, the lowest number in its history compared to 14 the previous years, and that gender-based discrimination in pay and working conditions has been documented. According to PAS, presenting the situation as positive does not reflect reality and instead risks obscuring the underlying problems. The association stressed that as the country's highest sporting authority, Goa has a responsibility to enforce the law without exceptions, actively safeguarding equality and non-discrimination, and maintain institutional independence from federations and individuals. PASP concluded that women's football does not require favourable messaging, but political will and strict enforcement of the law, reiterating that it will continue to demand the full application of legislation and the effective protection of the rights of all footballers.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't believe anything that Dracula-looking motherfucker says.
No,
Mhm.
it's not true.
No.
Anyway, that's one bit of truth. I think it's time for another bit of truth, Tasso. Don't you think?
Oh, yes. Oh.
It's time to spin the wheel. What is coming? We don't know. Spin the wheel now.
Oh, it's time. It's time.
Absolute carnage this week.
Mhm.
Absolute carnage. He's taken aim at a lot of people. A lot of things have happened.
You've
So
woken the beast.
yes, he's really.
Veronica was sleeping. Why did you wake him up?
Yeah.
Like when the bear's asleep, you tiptoe around it. You
I
don't
mean,
just-
I mean exactly. So, two things were noted. Now, Apollon in particular got the brunt of Vrionides' stick, and this is because of what happened in the Apollon Apoel game a couple of weeks back. So this is, and also what happened between Apollon and Anorthosi in the cup game as well.
Yep.
So we've got 4 transportation of dangerous objects, setting off of those dangerous objects, specifically in the Anorthosi game. Then you also have use of lasers by home fans aimed at away fans during the Apoel game. Spitting by a fan of the team who targeted the referee's team as they entered the locker room at the end of the match. Throwing objects by fans of the team at the end of the first half that targeted the team of the referees of the match during the departure from the field of play. Transportation of dangerous objects into the stadium, the setting off of dangerous objects in the stands, and all of that, they've got a penalty of holding 1 match behind closed doors and no away fans for 3 matches.
Flipping hell.
Yes. Now,
You think Isle are happy with that?
well, again, this is just showing the Cyprus FA's bias against Limassol teams, isn't it? So we also then have to talk about what Apoel were hit with in that same game. Yes?
A bottle?
Apart from that 1 bottle. Where is it? At Apollon. Come on, Apoel, where are you?
Wasn't it a 1-game ban?
Yeah, in essence, for what happened in the game, they also have a ban on away fans for a game. Yes.
Okay.
Now, what I wanted to talk about, though, in particular, was a game that happened between Thoi Lagadamias and Atlas Aglanjas in the 3rd division. So, get ready. Right. We've got Konstantinos Papasophroniou, who was a footballer for Thoi Lagadamia. He was sent off for violent behavior. And after the end of the match, he was committing acts of physical violence against footballers of the visiting team. He has been given a 3-match suspension and a fine.
So it's more than 1. He was just attacking everyone at random.
He is attacking everybody.
Okay.
Now, we also have a coach of Atlas Aglanjas who was sent off for inadequate behavior on the bench.
Okay.
He's only been fined for that. That's Christos Gacholoudis.
So he hasn't lost his license or nothing. He's just...
No.
Yeah.
No. Then we've got Yosif Vrahimis, who's a footballer for Atlas Aglanjas, who was sent off for violent behavior, committing acts of physical violence against footballers of the home team. He's been given a 3-match ban and a fine as well. Now, we've also got, where is it? Where is it? For some reason, they move it. They've moved it
Yeah,
around a lot.
they don't categorize it like they should. Yeah.
So now I've got to find. the rest of it. Right.
Control F.
So we've got a complaint against Thoil Academia as a club for serious incidents that occurred after the end of the match on the pitch by footballers and team officials, with footballers, officials, and fans of the visiting team, where there was a general conflict and clashes occurred between footballers and officials of the two teams and fans of the visiting team who entered the pitch, which caused the immediate intervention of the police to remove the referees from the pitch and restore order and calm. Now, that means the Thoil Academia have been punished with a game, one match behind closed doors, and Atlas Aglanjas, basically the same thing. They've been done in for the same thing, and they have also been fined and playing a game without fans for one game.
Oh, okay.
So whatever the hell happened at the end of that game was
a madness. It was a madness.
An absolute carnage. Carnage. I called it carnage. Some people had conniptions.
Mate, I'm just happy you said the police came and ushered the referees away.
Yeah.
You know, forget women and children first. It's referees first, then women and children.
Get them out of the way, and then we'll deal with the rest of you later.
Oh God Almighty! Can you imagine if you kept the referees on the Titanic?
Well, that would just mean 4 less spaces for the men. That's all that is.
Theoli would have kept that fucking shit from going down. I'm telling you.
Έλα εδώ, τώρα φύγε.
Get his cordonia and just sort everything out. He'd
Oh,
be fine
yeah.
with like a lasso, like
Fiongo.
just pulling the ship. Oh, mate. Anyway, we're done.
It's time to spin the wheel. What is coming? We don't know. Spin the wheel now.
So that is it for another episode of This Is Mappa. Thank you, boys and girls, for tuning in. Give us a like. It helps the channel.
Oh, God.
Gives us a bit of a push. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and X at This Is Mappa. Thassa is also at Flares Gaffes. We shall be back next week, where parity shall be restored. I hope. One would assume. I don't know. Do you think it's going to be a normal week next week? Or
no?
Transfer window is about to close.
Transfer deadline day.
Yes.
You know it's happening. It's a transfer deadline day.
Yes. Good night, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. And we'll be back next Wednesday, all being well. Adios. Oh, thank you to Step Out, by the way. Don't forget them. Visit them, stepout.ai. We'll be back soon. Ciao.
Hello, darkness.